Financial scams and frauds targeting retirees. Retirees are often seen as easy targets by scammers due to their age, limited mobility, and trusting nature. These scammers use various tactics to exploit retirees' vulnerabilities and manipulate them into handing over their savings. Common scams include 1. Investment scams. Scammers offer high returns on investments that are too good to be true, promising that retirees will receive large sums of money in a short period of time. These offers often come from unsolicited phone calls, emails, or even door-to-door sales pitches. 2. Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes are fraudulent investment schemes in which returns are paid to earlier investors using the capital of new investors. The scheme eventually collapses when new investors stop joining and earlier investors demand their money back, leaving many retirees with significant financial losses. 3. Boiler room scams. In boiler room scams, scammers use high-pressure sales tactics to sell fraudulent investments that do not exist or are not legitimate. They often use unsolicited phone calls or emails to contact retirees and promise high returns or insider information about upcoming investments. 4. Pump and dump scams. In pump and dump scams, scammers buy up large quantities of low-priced stocks and then promote the stock to investors to drive up the price. Once the price has increased, the scammers sell their shares, leaving investors with worthless stock. 5. Offshore investment scams. In offshore investment scams, scammers claim to offer investments in foreign companies or products that are not subject to local laws or regulations. These investments are often fraudulent or illegal, and retirees may not be able to recover their money if they are scammed. 6. Phishing scams. Scammers pose as reputable companies or organizations, such as the IRS, CPF, banks, and ask retirees to provide personal and financial information. They may use scare tactics, such as threatening legal action, to convince retirees to comply. 7. Sweepstakes scams. Scammers contact retirees claiming they have won a large sum of money or a prize, but they need to pay a fee or taxes to claim it. The prize never materializes, and the retiree is left with nothing but a lost investment. 8. Tech support scams. Scammers pose as tech support agents and claim that a retiree's computer or other device has been infected with a virus. They offer to fix the issue for a fee, but in reality, they may install malware or steal personal and financial information. 9. Grandparent scams. Scammers pose as a grandchild or relative of a retiree and claim to be in urgent need of money due to an emergency situation. They ask the retiree to wire money or send gift cards to help them out, but in reality, there is no emergency and the money is lost. 10. Charity scams. Scammers pose as representatives of legitimate charities and ask retirees to make donations. They may use high-pressure tactics or make emotional appeals to convince the retiree to donate, but in reality, the money goes to the scammer and not the charity. 11. Reverse mortgage scams. Scammers offer reverse mortgages to retirees that seem too good to be true. They may promise large sums of money or low interest rates, but in reality, the retiree ends up with little or no money and may lose their home. These scams can have devastating consequences for retirees, who may lose their life savings and be left financially vulnerable. In addition to financial losses, retirees may experience emotional trauma and loss of trust in others. Retirees can take several steps to protect themselves from financial scams and fraud. Here are some important tips to keep in mind. 1. Be skeptical. Retirees should be skeptical of unsolicited offers or requests for personal or financial information. Scammers often use high-pressure tactics and emotional appeals to try and get retirees to hand over their money, so it's important to take the time to verify the legitimacy of any offer or request. 2. Do your research. Before investing money or providing personal information, retirees should research the investment opportunity or company, as well as the person or organization making the offer. This can involve checking with government agencies like the SEC or SGX to ensure that the investment is legitimate. 3. Protect personal information. Retirees should be cautious about sharing personal or financial information, especially over the phone or online. They should also use strong passwords and avoid sharing sensitive information on social media or other public platforms. 4. Educate yourself. Retirees should educate themselves about common types of scams and fraud, as well as how to recognize and avoid them. This can include attending seminars or workshops on financial fraud, reading articles or books on the topic, and staying up to date on the latest scam trends and tactics. 5. Seek help. If you're unsure about an investment opportunity or think you may have been the victim of a scam, don't hesitate to seek help from trusted sources. This can include financial advisors, government agencies, or legal professionals who specialize in financial fraud. By taking these steps, retirees can better protect themselves from financial scams and fraud. It's important to remember that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is, and to always err on the side of caution when it comes to personal and financial information. Don't trust anything that is too good to be true. If you like this video, kindly subscribe. Please like, share and leave us a message.